Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. As always, it's great to come back at you with a brand new video. Big up to all of you guys that are supporting over on the FYM Patreon. If you want to come over and support, you come to patreon.com/FYM Productions Media. Hope you're all doing well today, guys. We are here at the weekend, and of course, just like any other day, it is time to check out a brand new release. Now, this one is from an artist I am not familiar at all with. This is Chad Kowal, and the title of this track is Alt Pop. So I am hazarding a guess from the title of this song. That is probably the genre that this is going to be within, which is probably quite interesting actually, because if it is, that already sort of plays into the algorithm of that, so hopefully it should be discovered by those fans if that's the particular genre that it is. But I'm looking forward to checking this one out. So if you do dig the music from Chad Kowal, please do be sure to follow them on their socials. I will make sure it is all dropped down below. Let's jump into it, guys. This is Chad Kowal, and this is Alt Pop. Let's check it out.
Dear society, you've been lied to. For your entire existence, you've been told to follow the rules with the promise of success.
Looks menacing.
But we know that only through chaos can real change occur. This stagnant life no longer suits you. Give in to your inner desires. Embrace the beast within. It's time to shake things up a bit. Rise up and join us. Join the chatter.
Call me up, bud. Bang it out, hit, say a hot stop. Going so big like a bomb drop. Singing that shit, gotcha. I ain't ordinary, but I own it. Cause your phony's only famous for the moment. I didn't choose this life, yeah, I was chosen to turn the mediocre into motion.
This is really interesting.
Say what you please, yeah, I'ma do with me. You don't agree, better believe. You turn me into
I love that when they put smoke in the videos like that. And what a voice.
Call me up, pop. Bang it out, hit, say a hot stop. Chorus so big like a bomb drop.
Absolute vibe.
Gotcha. If you look at the little baby, call me ALT, baby, B.O.B.
Man, that is some really good vocals.
The rule book, threw that in the trash. Before they all copy, they just sit and laugh. Cause they think it's funny when artists adapt, but they sit in their basement and relive their past. So if you're gonna knock me off my feet, better hit hard cause I'm a freak. You turn me into something can't quite call me out, pop. Bang it out, head, say a hard stop.
Going straight in my playlist, man.
Singing that say I gotcha. If you look at the little baby, call me ALT, baby, P.O.B. ALT, baby, P.O.B. I'm a bad mother, gonna change the scene. You're a sad cover, but you miss the beat, and you all wanna say you know me. Call me out, pop. Bang it out, hit, say a hot stop. Chorus so big like a bomb drop. Singing that say I gotcha. If you look at the little baby, call me ALT, baby, B.O.B.
Nice bit of lead too. Appreciate that.
If you look at the little baby, call me ALT, baby, B.O.B.
Wasn't expecting this to be quite as rocky as it is. Pleasantly surprised. Cool ass video as well. Really, really cool. Alright guys, so that was Chad Kowal, and that was Alt Pop, or Alt P.O.P, as the lyrics did go there. Now, I was really, really pleasantly surprised with this. Whenever I see anything that I see like Alt Pop or anything like that, I can always be 50-50 on it. But for me, I do love everything from the likes of some really, really nice soft acoustic stuff all the way to your really, really heavy stuff like Infant Annihilator or Slaughter to Prevail. But I think this band does, well, this artist does fit into bands, into the likes of this band called Atwood, Half-Lives, that kind of thing. And it's got, they've got that sort of heavier edge. It's somewhere in, it's not like fully metal, is it? But it's somewhere in the rock sort of arena, would you call it? I really, really enjoyed this. Vocals alone for me were the absolute selling point. Even if it didn't have the heavier elements, I would have still been really, really sold on this if it was just sort of a straightforward sort of, you know, more of a sort of bassy sort of pop line underneath it. But I thought the composition of the song was really, really good. Vocals, absolutely quality. It was just such a vibe to listen to, and you can't help but just like bang your head to it. And it has the replay factor. You really want to sort of like go back and listen to it again. I think I'll be listening to this on repeat for quite some time. But I really enjoyed the lyrics to this as well as the video starting off and being quite menacing. It was really, really cool and really interesting to watch. It definitely keeps you engaged. And as me thinking as obviously as a person that reviews, but then, you know, I get a lot of the bands that do come on and watch this. If anyone's thinking of, you know, doing a music video, it's really important to make sure you can keep your audience engaged. And I know the videographers do put a hell of a lot of work into making sure that these videos do come across as well as possible to the artist audience. But I thought this was really, really cool. I love the lead guitar in it as well. In terms of the lyrics of what they were about, I really, really enjoyed this. Although I'm not currently like in a band or anything myself. The one thing I do like about this where it says, "I burned up the rule book, threw that in the trash." Now, that's obviously in reference to what people might normally expect you to do as an artist, and then you chuck something in a little bit different. And there was another line where it talks about, there was a line in it somewhere where it says about sitting down in your basement, because they think it's funny when artists adapt, but they sit in their basement and relive their past. So that's, I think, in reference to the people that aren't really open to new music. And it really does shock me when I do have conversations with some people that aren't really into, like, you know, checking out new music. I always hear, oh, there's no point in listening to anything new because it's all just rubbish. And obviously I am going to completely disagree with that, because part of what I do is about discovering these new artists and promoting them. And I don't really understand that mindset. Don't get me wrong, I still listen to a lot of the bangers, you know, that I grew up with. But for me, we had a conversation with Reeves in Toronto is Broken the other day about when the best time in music is, and honestly I think it is now, because now I think all of these boundaries that used to be there, it's like, right, you've got to be this genre or this genre or this genre, and you can't mix that together because there's going to be people that aren't going to like it. So what's the point in putting something out which could then separate certain fans from enjoying it? But I think now people are so much more open, myself included. I mean, I only recently started getting into like drum and bass, and I'm absolutely loving it. So when artists do mix it up, I do really enjoy that. Doesn't always work, but when it is done really well, it works really well. I love the rap element fused with the rock element and the electronic sections in this as well. As far as I'm concerned, this is an absolute banger, and it was an absolute privilege to check this out today. So guys, if you're not already following this artist, please do should follow them all in the socials down below. I'll make sure it's all dropped there. Do go and comment on his original video as well. I would massively appreciate it, and I will be doing the exact same. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's your first time to the channel, please do drop a sub, drop a like. It all massively makes a difference. But cheers for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.
Call me